stop wearing your bonnets in the airports. Please stop wearing bonnets in the airports. You look crazy. It is ratchet. It is ghetto. It is unattractive. It makes you look crazy. I just saw a woman, she was literally wearing a bonnet, like some booty shorts and some flip-flops, like headed onto a flight. At what point, and yes, she was black, obviously she was black, at what point did black people decide that we just don't care how we look in public anymore? At what point did we just say that it was just okay to look crazy and ratchet and a hot mess and ghetto when we are around people? And I say this because the vast majority of the people that I see looking absolutely crazy while I'm traveling are black. I'm just gonna say it. Auntie Monique tried to tell y'all black girls about these bonnets, and then you try to come for Auntie Monique when she said it. Well, I'm gonna say you can come for me. The bonnets are ratchet. They're ugly. They make you look low class, trashy, and ghetto.
It's almost like sometimes you would think that they're minding your business a little bit too much in order for them to gather all this information. But I understand. It's equal opportunity for everybody to express how they feel about others. You know.
I get where you're coming from, babe. But I also wanna like, yeah. Like I said, I get where you're coming from, but you also have to understand, right? If people, once they have eyes, they're going to see you.
Of course.
And once they see you, they're going to draw some type of conclusion.
Of course.
Right?
Of course.
And, you know, that's
a normal thing.
That's
normal
another
reaction.
thing, right? There's a lot of people that keep saying, oh, why are you minding my business? Why are you minding my business? That's my business.
Right.
Listen. If you're out in the open, it's everybody's business.
Correct. Yes,
okay?
Correct.
Second of all, he's right.
He's
At
absolutely
what juncture,
100% right.
Right? Mm-hmm. Did black people become so, I can't even find the word, right? So low class that they don't care what they put on anymore. I always say this, right? Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Of course.
Once you
First
wake up.
First impressions are always your last. Too.
And this video is not just, it's for any and everybody. I don't care if you don't want to put yourself together. Put yourself together, because when you put yourself together, it allows you to feel better as an individual.
Of course.
It allows your state of mind to be more, at ease.
Yeah.
You feel good, you look good, and you present yourself well. So therefore you exude greatness.
Correct, yep.
You know, there's some people that even carry themselves better in the house than how some of these females of today carry themselves outside. I'm noticing that people are becoming more and more raunchy by the second.
Right.
Right?
100% don't care. Attitudes.
Nasty looking,
yeah.
Carrying themselves disgusting looking.
And they dare somebody
you know
to
what I'm
say
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, you know, for instance, right? If this is like outside of the bonnet. Another one of my pet peeves is what I'm going to say. Is people who are, if you know you are a particular weight, why are we squeezing into jeans that don't accommodate the muffin top, the high ass that can't fit into the low-waisted jeans, right?
They make it fit.
What are we doing? Or the shirt is up here and everything is just, you got too much going on.
Definitely.
Yeah. Listen.
Definitely, yeah.
In this place, you could find anything for any shape or size. Cover up. Make yourself look decent. I don't care if it's a t-shirt.
Correct.
But make yourself, there's different styles of t-shirts, right? Make yourself look appropriate.
Correct, yes.
Don't always be out there looking all dirty, because when things don't fit properly and things don't accentuate your body,
things tend to fall out.
It make you fall out. Yeah, your goodies be all over the place. But also, it makes you look dirty.
Yeah, very low
It makes you. It gives the person then take a shower.
Correct. Yeah.
You know, this whole bonnet thing on the airport. I don't know which crackhead started this trend, but it needs to stop.
Yeah.
Women of the 1950s, and I don't care about who says, oh, this ain't the 1950s. Let me tell you something. You could take a couple pages out of the 1940s and 1950s and so on and so forth, up until this ghetto culture trend type way of dressing took place. It doesn't suit anybody, nor does it make you look good. It makes you look uneducated and stupid.
Yeah.
Right? And we need to really start paying more attention to ourselves and taking care of ourselves.
Right.
Because a lot of times the way we look is the way how we treat ourselves. We look like shit and we out here doing a bunch of bullshit, if that makes sense. Sleeping with anybody, treating our bodies like garbage. Because I can't anticipate anybody who wants to, or anybody who has a loving care for themselves and their body, right? Would be out here presenting themselves like that. It's tacky and it needs to stop. It doesn't look good.
It's one of those situations that, they don't really think about it. It's just a quick thing that happens in the head. Or I'm just going to run to the store. I'm just going to move my car. I'm just going to, like he said, she figured that, she's just going to take a flight from A to B. Why am I getting all dressed up for? Let me just put this on and go take the flight.
Listen, there's so many. Even if you don't want to invest a lot of money
into an outfit,
with getting an outfit, get on TikTok Shop. Everybody knows about those 2-piece outfits and so on and so forth. Pennies on the dollar, like $24 or less. Get yourself something that looks decent.
Something that fits.
Something that says classy, ladylike. I'm not telling you to go to JFK with stilettos and a leather skirt with a blazer on, but at least make sure whatever it is that you are wearing is presentable.
Yeah.
Get yourself a tracksuit if the weather permits. I don't care if you got to do a ponytail.
Put a hat on.
Take that stupid bonnet off your head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It looks ridiculous. It looks absurd.
Why are men wearing bonnets on their head? It's like, and then you come outside with that like it's all good.
Like it's sexy.
So a lot have to happen. Changes
there's
have to be made. There's a lot of
changes that needs to be made.
A lot of people are implementing and mimicking the wrong things, and they think that it's good because nobody really checked them on it.
Right. And everybody's with this mindset and attitude that you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do. But listen, somebody got to tell you what to do, because if you're going down the wrong path and nobody could tell you what to do, then when you end up in your shit, then don't reach out to nobody, just deal with your situation.
And that's the thing, because people of color have always been in the watchful eye since 1924.
Exactly.
We have always been put in a spotlight to where we always have to prove ourselves to become different. Right. So when you have this group over here that's doing this, and you are of different, caliber to the situation, it's like they're gonna put the two together. Not because that you're intelligent, because nobody knows that you're intelligent until you open up your mouth to say a few words. But from the time they see two of the same people coming down the block looking the same, they're going to automatically misjudge, and they're going to say, yo, both of y'all stupid.
Yeah. Yesterday, by the way, right, we went to the Korean market. And you know how people, they always have stereotypes, and people always think this and they always think that, right? But I don't leave the house unless I look appropriate. That's not even a negotiation at that, it's not even a negotiation. Correct. You got to always put yourself together.
Correct.
And you go out there and you represent yourself well, and people would definitely
draw to you.
They would draw to you. They would fall in love with you. You know what I'm saying?
They would draw to you. They would show you the utmost respect and have you kind of like, wow.
Exactly.
You know
I'm in the Korean market and we're picking up fruit and stuff, right? And as I'm paying for my stuff, ready to leave, the Korean store owner, she's wrapping something, but I'm thinking it's for the next customer, right?
Right.
And out of nowhere, while I'm about to, get our stuff and everything, and, Marcus is about to grab his bags and stuff.
Right.
She's like, here, this is for you. And I'm like, for me? And she's like, yes, she gave me a plant, guys.
Yeah.
The plant was about 20-something bucks. Beautiful plant, by the way.
Yes.
And she's like, this is for you. She's like, every time I see you, you're always well put together. You're always smiling. And she's just like something, I don't know what it is, but like my husband said, it's my aura.
It's the
but
aura.
she's just, every time I go there unexpectedly, she's giving me something. She went to Korea, she gave me a little handmade purse. Gorgeous. Couple years before that, we were talking, just a regular conversation, store owner to customer. And I had Princess with me. She's about to be 13 now, but at the time she was about maybe turning 5 or 7 or something like that. And we were just having a conversation. I'm like, yeah, she's going to be turning whatever age tomorrow. And before you know it, she's putting money in an envelope.
Yeah.
This is for her. This is for your daughter. I love you guys so much. This is for your daughter. This is for Princess.
Totally unexpected.
Once again, you know, people, a lot of times they say, oh, people are discriminating. People are doing this and people are doing that. Yeah. But once again, it's not about a lot of times color. It's about how you present yourself. So yes, sometimes it's about color. Sometimes people are assholes. We get it. Right. But a lot of times it's about how you represent yourself and how you present yourself. And like I said, when you do that, people will literally draw to you.
And not to hate.
They would respect you.
Try not to really hate what you don't understand.
Yes.
Give each other's culture a chance to understand
each other.
And then
in order to grow.
Make a judgment after that.
And it's like, oh my goodness. I'm like, wow, you know, it was just really cool. So when I say here, and it may seem like we're coming off hard, you know what I'm saying?
Time and place.
That's just who we are. Yeah, you know, and I'm just saying with my kids, I'm just saying with my nieces, nephews, my family, I'm just a very adamant person. And if I'm talking to you like that, it's not to disrespect you, but it's to put you on point. It's to put you on guard. It's like a lot of stuff that we do, and you may just look at it as an outfit or everyday wear. But trust me, it sends signals. And a lot of times it sends negative signals, right? So we as people have to do better. Point